Dude, I'm just going to go at this straight how I feel it. For those of you who are trying to get on Turo or are trying to do something on Turo, all I got to say is just start now, man. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Don't take the time. You have to realize that the world is changing, the economy is changing, things are changing. And the main thing that's happening is there are more opportunities, more doors opening for you now than ever before. And those doors, this Turo game is one of those doors. How and why should you start now? Never before. Used to be that when you wanted to buy, if you wanted to make passive income, if you've read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad or things like that, and you wanted to buy a you wanted to make money off of real estate, you had to buy a house, you had to put a lot of money into to put a down payment on that house, and then you were hoping to cash flow out $200 out of that house. If you cash flowed out $200 out of that house, it was good. It was an appreciating asset that's making you money, so you were great. But you had to have good credit, you had to have a good job, and all this stuff to do that. Now, if you want to do the same thing with Turo, you can cash flow out $400, $500, $600 a month on a car, and they won't give you one car. They'll give you 30 cars at one time. Man, the door and the opportunities are so open right now. I can't explain to you how many opportunities there are for you to make money with Turo. You're dealing with insurance. You're dealing with where you're going to make money off the car with the insurance. I bought a car, I think maybe like 4 months ago. I bought the car before the price of cars jacked way up. I bought the car on credit. I paid no money down. The credit union, that I shouldn't tell y'all too much information. Well, I'll give you information. The credit union I got the car from, they gave me a $10,000 credit card at 0% interest for so long, plus a car loan at the same time. I did this with like a lot of different companies. I did this and I was able to get like 15 cars, and I already had 6 cars on my credit. I was able to get like 15 cars. I did this, and that one car I bought, it got hit, it got big, and then it got totaled. And they gave me $4,000 more than I paid for the car. That's just one way that I made money, besides the fact that when the car was hit the first time, I charged the insurance company as a loss of use for that car because I had another car just like it, and that car is making like $1,000, $1,200 a month. And I told them they gave me $1,200 while it was in the shop. I mean, so on that one car, I made like $5,500, $5,600, and it wasn't even a rental. That was just a car that was wrecked, not to mention the rental. So the thing that I would say to those of you that are thinking about the Turo game, that want to jump in, start now. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait. The thing that's going to happen is the older you get, the more fear jumps on you because you've experienced all these negative things, and you need to experience some positive things. You need to experience some money coming into your bank account on a regular basis, and then you'll begin to figure out how to create and how to monetize it in different ways. You'll begin to figure out how to do different things as you start. So what could you do to start now? When I say start now, I mean like literally right now. First thing you should do is you should get on and start watching as many videos as possible, video after video after video after video. Watch my videos, watch other people's videos. What's the second thing you do? You should join a Facebook group of people. That's what I did. I joined a Facebook group because it's going to build your what you think you can do. You should join a Facebook group and start asking questions on the group. Hey, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about insurance? What about this? What about that? And ask as many questions you can. That's starting now because it's building your confidence. It's building your mindset. You should do it. What else can you do? Start now by getting your credit right. Oh, but my credit's too low. It's so easy to get your credit up. So start right now. Go look at what your credit score is. Get your Credit Karma account. People, Credit Karma's not the right account for me. Get the account. It tells you close enough. You'll see what you got to work on. Get the account. It's daggum free. Start now. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Don't hesitate. Start now if you're looking at this video now, that means that you're interested in doing something. So start now, don't wait. What else should you do? Find somebody like me that's doing this, that has been doing this, and get involved with me. Help me clean a car. And then I'm going to start telling you information about how to get and how to do more things. Start now. Don't let fear hinder you. So then you're going to have all these questions. Well, I don't know, Darren. I don't want to start with 30 cars right off the bat. That's too many cars to start with. Cool. Start with 2. Start with 1. Who cares? Start with one car. You can only make $700 a month while we're making $7,000. I don't care. But at least you learn the game. You learn what you're missing because you don't know what you're missing out on. You don't know what your cars can do. You don't know how much money you can make. So what I'm saying is you should start immediately. You should have started yesterday because you're missing out on precious time, on learning time, on education time. While other people are starting and getting involved and making money, you're missing out. Let me give you an example. If I waste my time trying to buy the cheapest car possible, I'm missing out on the most valuable thing, which is customers that will be buying the car and giving me money. If I'm wasting my time being cheap, I don't want to get my car fixed because it's going to cost so much to get it fixed. That means those weeks while it's sitting there at my house, just sitting there doing nothing, it ain't making no money. I'm missing out because I didn't start, because I didn't take action, because I didn't move fast enough. So what I want to motivate you to do today, I want to activate you. I want to tell you the first thing you could do is get up and do something, whatever it is you need to do. I told you things you can do. Get on Facebook. That's something. You don't have to get out of your house. You can do it. You can do it if it's raining or whatever. You can get on Facebook and start looking at people and start asking questions of what's going on. Start watching videos immediately. And then now, if you have a car that can be rented right now, forget it. Just rent it. It don't matter. Just put it on there. You can go on and list your car in 5 minutes, put it on there, and you're going to see people start renting it and getting money. Start now. That is my motivation for you today. Start yesterday. Hey, what else could you do? You could start your business. You could learn how to do a LLC and start your business. You could get your website up, or you can decide what name you're going to use for your company. You could find somebody who else is doing it and learn just a little tidbits like these videos. Learn little tidbits of things you could do. What else could you do? You could also, you can go out and clean your car. Right now, you can go outside, clean your car, wash it up, take pictures of it, and then see how it's going to look posted. You could go find the best place in your city to take pictures of your car because pictures are very important in order to be on Turo. Start now. What else could you do? You could find a friend who has a car who's not using it and say, hey, can I put your car on Turo so I can start learning the game and start making money? What else could you do? You could decide and talk to your spouse and start looking at the numbers. What else could you do? You can go on and Google Turo trends and see what cities do the best and why they do the best and how they do the best, and start informing yourself by Googling simply Turo trends. You could find out where you can go on Turo yourself right now and find out where most of the cars are, and then put your car and decide if you put your car there. You know what you could do? You could go on Turo, you could set you up a Turo account, you could put your car on there and then put it on the most impossible terms possible. Like, put it at a high price, put it where it's not instant book, put it where it's at your house, and see if somebody hits you then you know this is a good thing. So now what are you doing? You are testing out the market on the hardest terms possible. Put the location, they gotta, they can't book it like right now. They have to book it 12 hours in advance. Put your price not too high, knocking you way out the park, but put your price up there kind of high just to see what's gonna happen. Or put your price sometimes I'll put my price way too high. Sometimes I'll put a Toyota Corolla at a $125 a day, and somebody will, daggum, Brent, what? Oh yeah, heck yeah, a $125 a day for a doggone Toyota Corolla, and you want it, you can have it, baby. You see what I'm saying? So whatever it is, you can start that way. Start with like these impossible, stupid terms of things, like think and dream of. If somebody said they would give me $200 a day for this car, put it on there. Or put it on Thanksgiving at a real high price. Okay, so right now at the time of this video, this is August, almost September. So put it on Thanksgiving week, put it at a super high price and just see if anybody picks it. What if they don't pick it? Who cares? They didn't pick it. But what if they come in and say, yeah, we'll give you $200 a day for your SUV for 4 or 5 days over Thanksgiving because we can't find another car? What you gonna do? Man, give them that car, because you got $1 million of insurance on it, and that $1 million of insurance is going to cover your back. So what should you do? You should start today. Even if you don't have a car, even if you don't have any money, even if you don't have a way to do it, start now doing something. Get into action toward the Turo game, because it's one of the best games that you can get you into credit. So then down the line, it's going to build your credit so that you can go out and do the Airbnb game or do another game, or it's going to build your credit so that you can do whatever other business venture that you want to do. So that's just, I've given tidbits as far as like Turo, like videos about Turo, but I wanted to step in and give kind of a motivational motivational talk to tell you why you should start today. Here's the last thing I would say. I've coached a lot of people in this. I've taught a lot of people how to do this. There's two guys I know that I coached, and they were actually business partners at the time, but they learned the game from me. They'll tell you they learned the game from me. Now they know the game. You know, they bosses. But each of them have 25, 30 cars. I'm not talking about they got 5 cars. I ain't talking about 5 cars. I'm talking about 25, 30 cars rolling. I mean, my brother just told me just earlier. One of the guys, he said, "Yeah, my cut this month was 14. You know, his cut this month was 14 G's, 14,000. After all the other stuff is paid. That's what came to him after all the other stuff is paid. His cut was 14,000. When he started, you know, he started with one little car, and he was like, man, I don't know if I should have got this car. I should have got another car. I said, man, you're overthinking it. You get the car. The car paid for itself 4 or 5 times. It paid for itself 4 or 5 times. 4 or 5 times. Now he's got 30 cars. His son got cars. All these things happen. The number one thing that I hear once people get started and they get going is, man, I got to get some more cars. They got to get more cars, because when they start seeing the numbers and start seeing the money and seeing what they're doing to get it, they're like, man, this is better than a rent house. Number 2, I had a lady. She was trying to get me into real estate. She's into real estate. She's an agent, and she buys and rents out her houses and everything. She's trying to get me into real estate. I said, I don't want to get into real estate. I make more money than you. She said, no, dear, you got to get into it. I said, I make more money. I don't want to get into that. And so she came to me one day and she said, hey, can you help me make $1,200 extra a month? I said, yeah, you just need 2 cars. Just 2 cars. That'll get you there. So we got her first car. And her boyfriend at the time, he's like, who is this dude? What's he trying to get us to do? And so we did it. Next month, him and her both. Hey, can you give me another car? Can you help us get another car? Found him another car, you know? So all I'm saying is, what can you do? Start yesterday. You're late. You're behind. You're missing money. You don't know the money you're missing. You don't know the money that you're missing. I'm telling you. If you're making $20 an hour doing Uber or doing Instacart or doing something like this is easier than that. And $20 an hour is not even close to what we're talking about. Once you get that thing up and rolling, you're going to be rolling, and you can only make, you can max out around $5,000-$7,000 a month doing some Uber if you're doing Uber X. But this, you're talking about, you're not going to max out, because you can just keep adding cars and 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 adding cars, and you can keep getting more and more cars. Start now. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. And if you're procrastinating, find the smallest thing you can do. The smallest, easiest thing you could do, and commit to doing that for 10 minutes, which is get online and look at the Facebook videos and listen to what other people are doing, and then just do that. And you're going to see your money come up. So that's my tidbit for today. That's my motivational tidbit for today, is start now, right now. So when you get off this video, go to a Facebook group, join a Facebook group, and watch another video, and just get addicted to it. And you're going to see how your money's going to go up as you do that. All right, guys, that was it. Y'all have a good one. Hey, we are talking about that Turo game, how to make that Turo game your game, and how to make some money at it. All right, have a great one. Bye.